My identity text begins with my mother's side of the family. I'm focusing on my mother's side of the family in part because that's the information that I have, and also because there are very direct links to that history and present day aspirations for my immediate family. Margaret Mary was born in 1868 in County Tyrone, Ireland. Michael Sweeney was also from Ireland. They immigrated to Canada. I don't know which year, but they immigrated so that he could attend McGill University and earn his MD. This is my great-grandfather, Dr. Michael Sweeney. After earning his degree at McGill University, the family moved from Canada to Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Mount Pleasant, Michigan is the home of Central Michigan University, and that is where they started their family. Mary and Michael had 3 children, Thomas, Lawrence, and Kathleen. Lawrence, who went by the nickname Doc his entire life, is my grandfather. And this is a portrait of him at 1 year old. He was born in 1907. This is one of Doc's class photos. I'm not sure which one he is, but it's an interesting thread running through all of this side of the family's photos and experiences. They're often connected to school and education. Doc met Mary Hoover, my grandmother, when they were both students at Central Michigan University. Mary Hoover was born in 1909, and it was unusual for a woman of that generation to attend college. Mary earned a BS degree and a master's degree at Central Michigan University. Doc also earned a bachelor's degree at CMU, and he then went on to earn a master's degree at the University of Michigan. Mary and Doc, my grandparents, had 3 children, Michael, Elizabeth, and Margaret. This is Margaret. She's my mother, and she was born in 1940. Doc had a really impactful career as a coach and educator at Central Michigan University. He was a professor in the physical education department. He was a coach on the football team and of the gymnastics team, and by all accounts had a lot of influence and impact on the lives of his students. Doc died at a young age. He was 50 years old when he had a heart attack, and his legacy lives on at Central Michigan University. One of the dormitories is named Sweeney Hall, and was named after him after he passed away. His legacy and my grandmother's legacy also live on in the way that our family pursues education and is very focused on athletics. And while we have a history of earning college degrees, there's also the fact that we've been afforded that opportunity. Though we have an immigration story, we also have a story of access and advantage, and it's important to consider that. So while we value our opportunity, we also are committed to creating that opportunity for others. And for that reason, I come from a family of teachers and educators and coaches and athletes, and do work myself that I think helps create opportunity and access and gives back to educational systems which have provided so much for me. This is my daughter, Iris, at her college graduation just last weekend. And I know that she carries on the legacy of pursuing academics, but also of strong women. So while I focused on my grandfather here, I think an even better example in our family is the education that the women have received and the work that they have done as a result.